loving mother. I'm not gonna make this. Okay. All right. And a very violent alcoholic father. I mean, he was mean. He was very mean. I don't remember not fighting. I fought all my life. Started off with him and my brothers, and just anybody coming my way that wanted to. I mean, I'd say, okay, let's do it. And but I told my brothers that my family wasn't going to be raised like I was. And it wasn't. I never touched, I was married twice, and I never laid a hand on either one of my wives, my boys. I had two beautiful boys, and they were last time I squatted them on the butt, they were probably about that tall. And I wasn't, I'm a violent, I'm not prone to violence, but I'm perfectly capable of it. So it wasn't in my family life. And I worked hard. My dad, he was always drunk. He was either drunk or spending money on, he wasn't either working or, spending money on alcohol. And it was a bad life. There was when I think of Christmas, I think of apples and oranges and clothes. That's what I got. Wasn't no present, wasn't no bicycle, wasn't no BB guns, wasn't no none of that. We got apples and oranges, maybe a banana or something, cookies or something, but and some clothes to put on, because everything else was hand-me-down. So that's the only new clothes you got. And but I grew up and got married and I had two beautiful boys, and I drank a little bit, smoked a little pot, maybe take a little acid, every great once in a while. Meth wasn't around that much back whenever I was younger. And then I got divorced from my first wife and met my second wife, and meth started coming in around. It started showing up in the county, but I was, honestly, I was what I would call a recreational drug user. On the weekends, maybe, maybe not every weekend, and it wasn't part of my life. And then in the late 90s, a friend of mine, I had a bag of dope in my pocket, and me and her was in my truck, and she got you got it in it? Yeah. I said, I usually ate it because I couldn't stand snorting it because it's like sticking a lit cigarette in my mouth. And, so I ate it. And she goes, have you tried smoking it? And I go, like, what, rolling a joint or what? She goes, no. And we got around and found some aluminum foil and a straw, and oh my God. Full-blown addict right then and there. First time I smoked methamphetamine, I was off like a rocket, and then I was still working then. I'm disabled now because I got a really bad back, and I was still working, so I had money, and I was, and my second wife, she would do it, she would do it with me, but, she wasn't as into it as I was, if you into it or whatever, but, you know, it got to where I was smoking like a broke stove, and she was, it was putting a very hard strain on our marriage, and finally, in the 1st of June 2014, she left me. She said, I'm done. I said, okay. I said, you know, and then June 23rd, 2013 or 2014, my world exploded. And I hated me, I hated you, 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 I hated you. I hated every person in this world, including God himself. And I told him, my wife had come back, you know, and I was insane. I was just going completely, I'm surprised she didn't have me admitted, because I was just absolutely losing it. I was cussing God, I was calling everything but God, and then we was trying to make, you know, get back together, and then, well, and 2 months after Corey got killed, his wife, my daughter-in-law, called me, said, you know, the car's messing up. I said, what's wrong with it? Well, it's overheating. I said, well, stop, and I'll come, you know. It was a Sunday, and it was raining, and raining pretty hard. And I put my boots and jeans on, and I jumped in. She was supposed to be up there. Pete died, and I was in a 2004 Dodge Ram 2500, didn't really have a scratch in it. I mean, it was a king cab. It was a beautiful truck, four-wheel drive. Now, I couldn't find her. She wasn't where she's supposed to be, and I got mad. I just got like, where, you know, blow that damn car up, you know. I'm sorry if I said a cuss word. I mean, he understands. I hope you all understand. But I just kept, you know, she wasn't there. I went over there. I wasn't there. I went over there. And I just kept getting faster and faster. Well, I come off Mount Airy, and you all know Mount Airy. And I come off there, and it was, and then the rain had knocked leaves and twigs off the road. It was like driving on marbles in a great big truck, and I started sliding, and, you know, I said, well, I still got this, you know, but I needed the whole road, and around the corner come one of the shuttle buses for the hotel, and I said, whoa, this thing, we ain't gonna fit, and I just, you know, there were people on that bus, you know, there could be kids on that bus. So I let off the brake, got control of my truck, picked out 2 trees, and splattered that truck. I mean, I about ripped it in half. I got pictures of it if you want to see it after, you know. I just about ripped it in half. They had to cut me out of it. I broke my neck in 2 places. About ripped this arm off. It's all steel. They was gonna fly me out, but the weather was too bad, so they took me down by ambulance. And they kept me knocked out for a few days because they couldn't get a surgeon in there to get my arm put back together. And once they brought me down off the drugs, I realized where I was at. I was in the same hospital where I said goodbye to Corey. I said, screw this, I'm out of here. I told my wife, I said, get me some clothes, and that nurse, you can't leave. I said, you know, I don't think you're big enough to stop me. You know, I'm getting out of here. And so, you know, they said, you know, I had to come down off the painkillers. I had to get, you know, this and that and the other. And I said, let's do it. Let's get out of here. I've got to go. And I was still a maniac. I was a dangerous person. And we got home, and my wife said, I'm done, I'm leaving. And I said, I don't blame you. I'd go too. If I could, I'd leave too. But I can't. And she left me, and I was sitting up on the hill at my house, no vehicle, busted up from that wreck, and everybody afraid to be around me. Nobody would come around me. Nobody would. My family, my friends. The only person I could get a hold of to come around me was my dope man because I had money. Christmas Day 2014, nobody come, nobody called. I told God, I said, when the sun goes down, I'm going with it. And I laid in bed with a 45 on my chest, and the sun was going down. Well, this is evidently his answer. And just as the sun was the light was just about to go out, I heard some tires of a vehicle outside. I got up, and there was a friend of mine, and he had lost a daughter a couple years before, which I didn't realize that. And he come in with his guitar, and he stayed for 3 solid months, never left my side. Of course, we got high. We got high, and but he saved my life. I mean, God sent him. God said, "You ain't done yet." And then I got too scary for him. I was always packing my 45. I was going to bad places with bad people. I would be in a room about the size of a regular bedroom, 4 or 5 guys, $1,000 in cash, $1,000 worth of methamphetamine, and everybody had a gun. I had mine, and it was loaded. And I just kept doing. I just was not. I wasn't going to stop. I mean, I look back now and I think, like God saved you 2 or 3 times, man, and here you are pushing the button, and I had the one thing that I had that probably kept me alive, that kept me from going to Mexico, bringing back a truckload of dope, was a good friend of mine. I call him my angel. He don't let me call him that. He come up and he was, Michael, let's go to church for a minute. it was night, you know, in the middle of the winter time, it's night. And just go up there and listen to some music. And one of the first songs that we listened to was Crowder, Weary Sinner. I love that song. And he kept me, it didn't stop me, but he kept me from going completely off the edge. And then, you know, like any good, upstanding addict, I started doing needles. You know, when I started, you know, snorting it was good, smoking it was better, needles were going to be great. And but the police got tired of me. They got tired of chasing me. And they got me and they wadded me up and they threw me in jail, and Judge Blanton and Prosecutor Kelly Minden was tired of me too. I had a court date. The prosecutor wasn't there. The judge wasn't there. The lights wasn't working in the court. Some silly stuff like that. So they just kept putting me off. You know, we're gonna keep you here a while. And it was a little over 5 minutes. They kept me down there for 5 minutes. And I finally got a court date. And a good friend of mine had talked to Judge Blanton, and he had me a room at a halfway house down Gordon House in the Beginnings. And I went to court, and Judge Blanton says, "Okay, I'm gonna let you out, but you are going to this halfway house. You're not going home." And I said, "Okay, whatever. Just get me out of jail." And I had to do at least 6 months down at the halfway house. But once I got down at the halfway house, I wanted to go home. I mean, I wanted to go home, and but I stuck it out because I knew if I leave, I'm going to prison. And 3 years prison didn't sound like much fun to me. And now my recovery date, I have 2 dates. Well, I have 3. I have natural birthday, August 15th, 1962. I have a clean date, May 4th, 2016. But the date I'm most proud of was September 23rd, 2016. That's when they let me out of jail to go to the halfway house, and I did it on my own. The only reason why I wasn't doing drugs from May 4th till September 23rd is because they wouldn't let me have any. I mean, if they let me have some dope in there, I'd have done it, But I'm proud of them key tags I got hanging off my mirror. Them are them are my gold medals. Because once I got that halfway house, I could have got up. There were no bars, there wasn't no locks. I had a phone. I could have had enough dope, got the whole house out within an hour of getting there, and I didn't. And they give me some structure, But the law wasn't done with me yet. They said, Kelly Minden says, "You still doing your time." I got my 6 months done. You're still going to do your time. And then, so we finally got to court, and then by then it was Judge Owen, and he said, "Well, Kelly Minden seems to think you're a good candidate for house arrest. You don't have to go to prison." I had my DOC number. I was property of the state of Indiana, but I did 18 months on house arrest. I sit down and thought about it, real quick, you know, the other day, and me being stupid like that cost me 10 grand, just like that. $10,000, you know, just, you know, I could, hell, I can have a nice truck, a real nice truck, but, you know, now I'm driving an old, rusty old Chevy pickup truck because of being stupid. But I'm getting better, things are, I just, October the 24th, I think it was, this past, I've been in Harbor 2 years. I've been, you know, they took a chance on me. They took a chance on a felon, you know, and I'm glad they did. You know, I held it down, you know, and I really love them. But I come to, you know, I can't, you know, people, you know, I want to say one last thing and I'm going to shut up. People telling people in recovery that you're not doing it right. If you're not doing 12 steps, you know, you're screwed. If you're not going to meetings every night of the week, you're screwed.
You have a sponsor,
It just it's just, you know, I've not done 12 steps. In the 3 years in my recovery, I finally got me a sponsor. The man over here, and he, I think we'll get it. You know. He might get me through a few of the steps, you know. But I'm clean. I've done 3 years and I've not done 12 steps and I've not had a sponsor. You know, so, you know, is it right or wrong? You know, so, you know, people will say, you know, whatever gets you, whatever keeps you clean, whatever, when you go to sleep at night, you know, and you have not done dope, and if you wake up in the morning and you're not looking for the next high, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, if that gets you there, then that's what you need to do, you know, and I love my New Way family, you know, they're my glue, they keep me together, I mean, their Horse Hall's a new meeting up there, it's a good meeting, I love going up there. My church, I go to, up there at Race, over, I'll tell you what, that's crazy, can't even think of your church's name. Gateway Ministry. Robert Longer, he's an addict just like me, and you know, he gets it, you know, and he don't, he tells the truth, preaches the grace of God, and that's what, you know, that's what's going to keep us all. That's what's going to get us all to heaven is the grace of God. Ain't gonna be nothing that you've done, ain't nothing that I've done, ain't gonna be nothing that anybody does. If, you know, it's gonna be His grace. And,
Amen.
Glory.
I'm not coming after you, you're good.
That's a good time to end, that right there. My name's Mike, and I'm a very grateful recovering addict, and thank you for having me.